Hey everyone, it's me, Bella, and today I decided to make a video at night. Why not, right? And also because I wanted to talk specifically about going out, nightlife, and the importance of it for our health and well-being. I talk about all kinds of weird topics that most of the time fall outside of the realm of what we normally consider health and well-being, but many of them I think are actually, it's funny because we put certain we love to categorize things, right? So, yoga is part of health and well-being, but rap and hip hop is not. And it's time we break these categories and really embrace what feels good to us. Whatever feels good to us is actually good for our health and well-being. And so going out, if done correctly, and we're going to talk about that, is very good for our health and well-being, for our emotional well-being, for our self-esteem, for our physical health as well. So to me, going out is a time to really also exchange an energy with people at a totally different level. It's like if you're walking around the street during the work hours, everyone is super busy, so there's no time for that exchange. But at a more relaxed setting, in a bar or restaurants or nightlife specifically, like you just feel like people are more relaxed and you more approachable when you have that exchange of energy. Which I think is really important. Being noticed, feeling like you are attractive, also acknowledging other people's attractiveness. You look at people. That process is really a process that we underestimate, and we underestimate its importance. But if you think about it, I love talking about our ancestors, and our ancestors did that all the time. When you were walking around, you were always kind of thinking about who is my potential mate, and that process happened naturally. Nowadays, we don't really get placed to engage in that kind of dialogue, this energetic dialogue. And I think the nightlife could be a great place for that. However, there are some factors that make it unpleasant for many people, and I think excessive drinking is one of them. I think it takes away from its health and well-being effects if you're drinking too much, whereas one drink could be a good way to relax, even though I don't think it's necessary. Many drinks can really ruin the night and make things uncomfortable also in maybe becoming too approachable, or vice versa, right? Having people approach you when you don't really want to be approached. So another thing is that this process of getting dressed and and feeling good about yourself and putting on jewelry and putting on makeup, like 200-300 years ago we had balls, and we would go to the castle, and we would go to all these places. Like that's the same energy of wanting to, and it was considered really important, showing yourself off socially. So it is an important aspect for us to feel seen, for us to feel recognized for being a certain way, right? And really, like I said, exchanging those energies. Another aspect of going out that's really important is just chilling out. It's like you go as far away from your day-to-day routine as possible, so all of a sudden you're not worried about all these to-do lists. Like if I'm here resting and watching TV, let's say, I'm still thinking about my to-do list, and I'm still thinking about the dishes over there. But when I go out, I am completely disconnected from this reality. It's a different reality. The music puts you in a different mood. the the people, that environment, right? It just kind of disconnects you. The social connections are extremely important. So obviously, you can go out on your own, but you can also go out with your friends, and that that mingling and that connection is extremely important. And it doesn't have to be nightlife, of course, but nightlife has that edginess to it that I think is underestimated in its importance on our health and well-being. We do need to feel a little, edgy sometimes, and have that adventure factor, and have that, the hunting and being hunted incorporated into our day-to-day. That's really important too. And finally, for me, especially one of my favorite parts of going out is dancing. And again, for instance, if I go dancing, I never drink, because for me, the dancing experience is so powerful. That exchange with another person, or the connection with the rhythm and with the music, and that flow that's created is extremely powerful, meditative, and puts you in the present moment. And if I'm drinking, it actually takes away from that moment. So again, those are some of the things that I consider important, and nightlife could and should be part of our health and wellness routine. And don't forget to feel good about yourself as you're doing it. Whatever it is that you put on, just own it and go out there, really pursuing the things that are really important for you. If it's dancing, you go out dancing. If it's being socially seen, really own that aspect of the going out. Especially now as we're coming out of the pandemic, I think it's really important we re-engage with people in general, with that energy, with the edgy part of ourselves, and really embrace life and embrace feeling good about yourself. So I hope you enjoy your nightlife this week. Tell us about it, and I will be telling you more about non-orthodox way to bring health, well-being, and pleasure into your life. Thank you.